This is just a quick video, kind of a warning, if nothing else. Bosch electric dryer owners, something you really need to be aware of. It's kind of a dangerous issue. So basically my Bosch electric dryer here with steam, I think it's a model 500, without any warning or it wasn't acting up. All of a sudden, one day, it basically started overheating. And when I say overheating, I mean hot, like so hot. If you had a pair of jeans in there and touched the button, it would burn you. So I went online, did a little reading. They said, oh well, overheating condition is usually a element that's partially shorted out. Long story short, I tore it all apart, tested all that. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it. So then I started thinking about the thermostat, and I tested the thermostat, and this is the thermostat right here. Basically what this is supposed to do is once it reaches a certain temperature, which I believe this is 250 degrees, it's supposed to cut out basically and stop the element from creating any more heat. Well, when I tested this cold, it appeared to be perfectly fine. So what I started thinking was, well, what if it's not shutting off when it's supposed to? So I hooked up my ohm meter to this, and I used a heat gun, and I started heating it. And basically, I heated this to the point where the probes on my ohm meter started to get soft, and it never shut off. So this is a really dangerous issue. If your thermostat is bad the way this one was, I mean, it'll call for heat continuously. It'll never stop calling for heat. And if you were not home and left your dryer running, or maybe your dryer vent wasn't as clean as it should be, whatever the case may be, this could really very easily cause a fire. I mean, when I say it got hot, it was like super hot. The pipe was hot. The clothes inside the dryer were hot. And like I said, anything metal, a button or a zipper would burn you. Literally, that's how hot it got. So if this is something that Bosch should be aware of, first of all. They should never have designed a thermostat this way. I'm no engineer by any stretch, but if the thermostat is bad, it should just go bad and not allow for heating. But this one will just continually call for heat if the thermostat is not operating the way it should. So if you own a Bosch Model 500 with steam, this is really something that you should be aware of. If it's older, mine's about 8 years old. And yeah, we used it a lot. A couple kids, many loads of laundry through it. But be aware, if you have an older Bosch, shoot, boy, I'd really be paying attention. If you do notice your clothes coming out super hot, I definitely wouldn't leave the house with it running or leave it running while you're sleeping. So anyway, Bosch Model 500 electric dryer, really, this is a very dangerous thing. You could pretty easily have a fire, and nobody wants to see you lose a house or a family over a thermostat. So be aware of that.